Babalu, welcome.
How you guys doing? Where are you talking from? Where are you from?
I'm from Santa Monica in LA.
Down the street.
Exactly. You are in Orange County, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Well,
right.
right now I'm in the gym in Cerritos. You can consider here the border between LA County and Orange County. Yeah, like Long Beach area on the border.
To viewers who are not familiar with Babalu, he's an MMA legend, man. So Babalu, let's go into your martial arts history. How did you first discover martial arts?
Watching the movie Enter the Dragon in 1982, and I love it. And I feel I'm passionate about martial arts. I love to watch Bruce Lee and all these old movies. Probably that you guys in your generation didn't watch as much. And that was about. And then in 1985, I started training.
And what was your first martial art that you started training?
My first martial arts was judo. Was before that. In 1985, I was 10 years old. No, I started training when I was 6 years old.
Wow.
So I did train judo. I went to yellow belt, and then in 1980, yeah. Then after this, when I turned 10 years old, I decided to train Muay Thai. And since then, I trained Muay Thai for all my life. And by the high school time, I moved to wrestling. And by 20 years old, I started training Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, interesting. So you kind of did some of the other arts before you started doing Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, yes. I came to Jiu-Jitsu. When I started training Jiu-Jitsu, I already have a good wrestling background, Muay Thai and Judo and all this stuff. So Jiu-Jitsu just put all things together.
I see. And when did you start competing?
When I started competing, 1989, my first fight was a Muay Thai fight. I
see. So you started competing in Muay Thai, and then did you do any judo competitions or wrestling competitions?
No. I did a wrestling competition a bunch after this. Wrestling a lot. I would compete 10-time national champion in Brazil. Silver medalist in Pan American Championship. And some medalists in South American Championship. And that's about it. In wrestling. And my MMA, I think I started in 1989.
Wow, 1989 in MMA.
No, 1989, no. 1998. I'm sorry, 1998 MMA. My first MMA fight was 1998. Yes.
Wow. Do you still remember that first fight? Like who you fought, how you felt stepping into
Yes, I did, because for some reason, for my first MMA fight, different path now. You're not a fight anymore.
Wow, that's quite a story. It's like you beat him and you made him into a CEO. You beat the CEO out of him. You know, you had a lot of MMA fights after that. What were some of like the most memorable fights you had in your career?
Definitely my memorable fight. It was the tournament in IFC, International Fight Championship in Denver, 2006. That I fought 3 fights in one night. Big tournament. I fought 45 minutes. First one was Trevor Pregnant. Second one, Mauricio Gungua. And third fight, Jeremy Horn.
Wow.
There was 45 minutes total in one night fights. And that was my first big tournament, big win, big check. And that was the most important of my life.
Wow. Yeah, you had 3 fights in one. That league isn't there anymore.
I have a few tournaments, man. I have a few tournaments.
Wow. When did you decide that, all right, it's time for me to just focus on teaching and it's time for me to take a break from the fighting? Was there kind of a moment or a bunch of moments?
I have the gym since 12 years, 2008. 2012, I think I retired. 2012, yeah. I don't know. I forgot when I retired. So, yeah, that's one of the things. When you start forgetting things, you should stop fight. Yes. I have a CTE, encephalopathy, is a trauma in my head. And I lost my left vision. So,
wow.
I'm very, my body's pretty beat up. And I couldn't get myself on training. I was training well, but Sometimes when I get punched in the train, I wobbling too much. My brain doesn't go connect anymore. I get they call glass shin. You ever heard this?
Yeah, you
Glass
get hit
shin.
and then.
Yeah, exactly. My glass
Wow.
shin. Because after getting punched many times, that's what happened to you.
Wow.
Then I decided to stop. So I still have to contribute with my jiu-jitsu to the society. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, exactly. And tell me about your gym. How many hours do you teach every day, etc.?
I'm here every day, pretty much every day.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of adults, but my focus is mainly kids.
Mm-hmm.
I love teach kids. I love to give everything the martial arts give to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show the kids how jiu-jitsu can change their life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to become a professional fighter, but I think jiu-jitsu can help you become a better citizen overall.
Mm-hmm.
You can define yourself in many aspects inside the mat. And the mat could be, on the mat, person they're shy or have a problem with communication. When they come here, they change. People that are strong and rude, they come here change.
Yeah.
People that have a problem with anxiety come here change.
Yeah.
People that have a problem with overweight, come here and change.
Yeah.
People have a problem with too skinny, start coming here, change.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think jiu-jitsu, martial arts is a sport, especially jiu-jitsu, is a tool for you to define your character when you're adult. So you come here and the parents come here and give your kids to me. You handle the kids to me. You handle the most pressure value that you have with you. That's your daughter, your son. You handle it to me. I'm making sure they give my best to them to become a better person in the future. That's what I'm trying to do. Not just to become a better fighter or just a tough guy. I try to become an overall better citizen, a better person overall. And here, you don't win every day, you don't lose every day. It's an everyday struggle, and you learn here a lot on the mat than outside. Sometimes, especially now that you inside your bubble and people doesn't have too much relationship between each other, I think jiu-jitsu help us to put yourself more out there. And right now we have this big issue now, the coronavirus out there, and everybody inside their house. And I try to keep my kids active here through Zoom.
Yeah.
Try to make them active and working out. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, try to help the community.
Wow, that's awesome. A parent sends a kid to your gym. The kid's first class, what would you teach them?
The kids' first class, that depends on the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a formula for you.
Mm-hmm.
Some kids here, they're very high. Some kids have autism. Some kids, they have a lot of kids, they have ADD. A lot of kids have a lot of issues in here. So I cannot approach the same kid that I approach. I cannot approach the kids A the same way that I approach the kids B, the same way that I approach to the kid C.
Mm-hmm.
I have to approach the same in different ways. So the first thing that I'm doing, I'm talking to the parents and see what the parents expect from the kids. So some parents want the kids become UFC fighters overnight. Some parents just want the kids make the kids to move. Some parents just want to make the kids to learn self-defense. Some parents just want to make the kids calm, just want to make it spend energy. But then after 1, 2, 3 months, everybody become a family. And everybody become on the same mindset. And it's very funny because I see more behavior change from the parents than the kids. And overall, after a year and 4 or 5 years, the most of the kids that I have here that train with me, they've been in the gym 5, 6, 7 years. Some kids been here 4. The little kids been here 2, 3 years. So the retention that I have the kids is amazing. I don't have like adults. Sometimes they come and train 1 year, 2 years, become a blue belt, then they leave. The kids know they go into the path until they go to high school. So my goal is here to make the kids strong mentally enough so they can walk to the high school patio and feel themselves comfortable. If you're afraid to be bullied or to be afraid to be called some name, whatever, or even to speak in a front classroom.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's awesome. Do you have a different belt system for kids, or is it kind of the same as the adults?
Well, the belt system is the same for
Mm-hmm.
Jiu-Jitsu.
I see.
White, gray, yellow, just the same.
Mm-hmm.
Then after become adults, after 18 years old, after 6 years old, they become white, blue. It's the same thing. Same thing. I follow the IBJJF.
Interesting. Tell me about, are there any fighters right now that you are mentoring, like fighters in Bellator or fighters in UFC, etc.?
What fighters? What kind? That I train? That
Yeah,
I
that you
like to watch?
train or you give them advice and things like that.
The only person that I still train, man, that I still give advice, not zero advice, is more a friend, is Fabrizio. He's the only one. I have a bunch of fighters, a bunch of people they ask me to train, to be trained, but this is not my thing, I like to. I don't like. I was a professional, and I think jiu-jitsu can. And the field of the jiu-jitsu can help someone else is way beyond, far beyond than just inside the octagon.
I see. Tell me about your friendship with Fabrizio. How did you meet him? How did you become friends,
Fabrizio is
etc.?
my training partner. We are training partner for a while in Kings MMA,
Mm-hmm.
and over there is me, Fabrizio, Vanderlei Silva, Chris Cyborg, and Shogun Ruas, Mark Munoz. It was a bunch of killers on the mat. And then we train very good, train a lot. I helped Fabrizio to train a lot when he fought against Fedor, and after this, become a very good friend. So since then, we're very attached. We train Fabrizio, helping him to get ready all those fights, helping him to get ready for Mark Hunt, helping him to get ready to. Forgot the other name, the other dude.
Velasquez, maybe?
Velasquez, yeah, that one. In all those matches, and I help him to get ready on this. Giving him the experience that I had in the past, give it to him. Share, not give to him, share.
Yeah,
Because Fabrizio, he teach me a lot of things as well.
Wow.
And then I have some ones that Rafael dos Anjos that I teach also. Chris Cyborg, many fighters, man. I forgot like names. Everybody have their own path right now. Right now, I'm 100% worried about my kids, my students here, and that's what I love to do.
Exactly. So you talked about Zoom classes that you're giving to your students right now. Are there any other ways you're teaching them, right, or is it mostly through Zoom?
Right now, through here, the only thing, because the social distance, is through Zoom. But I make sure that every time that I give in a class, that I give some advice, keep them and motivated. Right now, when inside your house, you have a lack of discipline. I can see in a bed. You see you didn't make in a bed.
Yes, I didn't make my bed.
So we do have to keep yourself on track on everything what you do. So, example, we come in. If you want to change the world, I heard this I was an airborne, and those days a lot of people say, "No, I want to change this, I want to change that." They have a lot of ideas, but if you want to change the world, you have to start making your own bed. The first thing, in the morning, then you can start doing stuff. So that's what I'm telling the kids. Say, look, if you want to change the world in the future, you have to start at home. You have to start doing the dishes, being very thankful to do dishes, because if you do dishes, because you had to eat last night. So, and all this stuff that I try to give an advice to the kids all the time, not just make them know. Like I said, train the technique, keep them active, keep them on the schedule. Right now, if you're inside your house, we have somebody that always ask you to come. The couch, you always come, sit here, couch, here. Two things they ask you to go: computer, couch, and fridge. You have to kind of avoid those people things, and try to read more, work out, have set a time. Today I wake up, I'm going to do my homeschool, because you have to online school. Have to do online school. So making a bed, go. So going to school, studying, then finish lunch, like a regular life. Because when this is past, you cannot be soft.
Yeah.
Because when this is past, my friend, You have to put your sleeve up and work very hard. And if you get soft, you don't know how to act it out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to keep them, not just my kids and everybody's on my team. Actually, by the way, I just send in a chat group right now. I say, everybody, close pay attention. You have to go back. Stop, put yourself look, stop and putting pictures and beers, and this is not a vacation.
Yeah.
This is a quarantine.
Yeah.
We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. You need to prepare yourself, prepare what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe the things is just 3, 4, 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. Who knows? When things can get ugly, then if you sit in the couch and be fat, you can even run.
Exactly.
So,
I absolutely agree with you, man. It's like, since everyone's staying at home, that's the absolute opportunity to get even more fit, to have even more discipline. And I'm saying that I didn't make my bed, but I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, I've been working out. I've been working very, very hard myself to get myself in shape.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I've been trying to fix some problems that I had before, some injuries, some weak parts that I have in my body. I try to strengthen them so when I come back and be able to teach all my students. Mm-hmm. So I cannot come here and sit on the couch and just crying about it. I have to do something. I have to work. I have to keep, especially on this type of disease, they have to keep your lung expanding.
Yeah.
Because if you get sick, you're gonna go to your lung. If you stay home, smoking weed and drinking beer, most likely it's gonna be hard to recover.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I love all the advice. I can tell Babalu, you really care, man. You really care about your students, you really care about your kids, and it's beautiful. What is your plan? Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you very much, man. This I'm trying to do. I love my kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're my customers, but I take it like a family.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it is my family. I have my wife, my 2 kids, my daughters. They are here in the gym all day. I'm here in the gym all day. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's just a piece of somebody's life, but all my students are my life. Mm-hmm. And I do really miss everyone so much. Mm-hmm. I can't wait the time's coming back so I can hug all my kids and see the fakes and play around and mess around with them. Yeah. And don't get me wrong. My class is not. I am very disciplined, but mm-hmm. I do with very love, and that everyone can feel the love that I pass to them, because mm-hmm. I would like to everybody to improve for real.
Once all this quarantine is over, besides being really happy to see your kids again and all your students, what are some other plans you have? Are you going to potentially open up another gym or travel a little? What do you think?
Oh, well, I think I'm going to start keeping my online class. So the things that I've been pushed to work, mm-hmm. and I can open my gym to anywhere on the planet through Zoom, through here. Mm-hmm. So if somebody else wanted me to work with the kids in Italy, for example, tomorrow, mm-hmm. actually by Thursday, I'm teaching a seminar, Muay Thai seminar, straight from here for free to Italy.
Wow.
The guys that have been quarantined for almost 90 days.
Yeah.
And they really need us, and we need their experience to share with us. Yeah. And I'm going to give you my advice to them also. Like to make them happy. Try to make them just a little 20 minutes working out. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm going to do, and try to communicate with each other on the planet. Right now, we try to put yourself inside the shelf. Yeah. But I think the key for to succeed is for us to help each other. Mm-hmm. If you just keep yourself in here, you're most likely going to die. Yeah. Try to find yourself to connect to others. Yeah. To help each other. Yeah. That's what I think is what it is. If you cannot touch, we need to connect. Yeah. Connect, to support, to help. Yeah. And then it's going to be a tremendous, tremendous key for succeeding after. Some people, you're going to knock on my door and ask me for something. I'm going to have to let it then open because somebody helped me as well. So yeah. This is type of thing, the mindset, I think that's gonna command the future now.
Yeah, agreed. Just
I hope.
being big-hearted, being pro-social. I think that's a technical word for it. Be very pro-social right now.
Yeah, that's right. We
Yeah.
try very, very hard, man. Try very hard to help each other, because right now, like I said, people still have the feeling as a vacation, but
Yeah.
we're not a vacation.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
preparing yourself for the bigger war that's coming ahead.
Exactly. Exactly. That's great advice, man. Babalu, I will put your social media and your gym's website in the description.
All right.
Is there anything else you want me to link? And you can send it to me later too if you have anything else you want me to link.
Well, if you guys want to follow me on Babalu BJJ,
Mm-hmm.
this is my gym. You guys
Mm-hmm.
can get up to date on the gym and get in contact with me. Just go on Babalu BJJ
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram, and then we can decide if you want to share. I can teach you class on Zoom through here, and I can teach your kids. I can make your kids active. I can help you. I can go in English, in Portuguese, and Italian.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Trilingual.
Actually, a little bit in Spanish
A
too.
little bit Spanish. Yeah, Spanish, Portuguese kind of sounds
Kind of
similar. Cool. Guys, this is Babalu. I will stop recording now, but Babalu, we can talk a little afterwards. For
Okay.
everyone that watches us from Fight Commentary Breakdowns, please go follow Babalu. The link and everything will be in the description and the pinned comments. Leave your questions for Babalu too. I'll definitely have him back. So Babalu, again, thank you so much.
All right, brother.